As the world celebrates 2018 Global Ethics Day, members of the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants put together a roundtable series to evaluate and discuss issues surrounding ethics. Business correspondent Tolulope Ogunjobi was at the discussion forum and brought back this report.
Ethics is a general term that covers areas as morality, values, and what is right or wrong. Almost all decisions or actions of an individual or organization can be perceived to have ethical ramification. Members of the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants, ACCA, have decided to remind themselves of the importance of maintaining high ethical standards in their day-to-day dealings. They have decided to celebrate the 2018 Global Ethics Day with this roundtable series.
The only way you can have a sustainable business is to be ethical. Whatever progress and successes you achieve is shortcut and it won't last if you are not ethical. The way to build trust with customers, with employees, with investors, with government, with regulators is to be ethical. So we do acknowledge that it's difficult, but we have to do it. The commitment in the room today, which I was very excited, is that everybody has agreed that in their own little way, they will be ethical and help others to be ethical as well.
The session today was an opportunity for senior leaders across business to interact and maybe share thoughts on how ethical practices can be improved in organizations across Nigeria, but then beyond as well. So from that perspective, it's been a very successful session, and I hope it's also not just a one-off, it's the beginning of a conversation.
The message here is straight. ACCA has imbibed strong ethical standards into the heart of the association's qualification. Participants here say Nigerians need to keep up with global standards by putting in place mechanisms to checkmate unethical standards in workplaces.
We need to, do things properly, get into work on time, whether our bosses are there or not, giving our full commitment, even if we're being paid what we think we're worth or not. Being responsible, so even when we do things that are wrong, speaking up, taking responsibility for our actions, and then correcting ourselves, doing the right thing. When we talk about the Nigerian factor, I think we should downplay that. The Nigerian factor has a negative sort of ring to it.
Ethics has become a critical part for personal, career and business life. So this today being Global Ethics Day is to emphasize the importance and the responsibility we all have as individual and organization to ensure that we live ethical practices and we also exemplify ethical behaviors that we can also use as a platform to mentor the younger generation and also improve society.
I think it's very key for every organization to actually understand what ethics is. It's something that starts from us. It's, like we discussed today, is intrinsic. So it starts from us as leaders. We have to make sure that in your organization you have mechanisms, and processes to make sure that this thing, works.
The accounting profession is built around good ethical standards and professionalism, and participants here say they are not ready to put the gun down. Tolulope Ogunjobi, TVC News, Lagos.